this little book right here is the platform for the Republican Party. And when I was chairman of the Boone County Republicans for a couple of years, and while I was there, I made sure that every member had this, and everybody that was going to run for office read this, because it's very plain what the Republican Party of Arkansas stands for. I'm not sure that anybody else of the five of us, anybody else has ever seen one of these. And I only say that because, folks, it's so critical for us to protect the position that we've got. You know, Arkansas is first in several things. We're the most pro-life state in the union. And I'm very proud of that. That didn't just happen. It's because of a lot of good hard work that's been done by conservative Christian leadership. There's a big debate that's starting to happen. Some of y'all may have an opinion about this, and it may vary from others. There may be a disagreement about it right here in this room. But there's a big talk about going back to paper ballots. You know, well, the Heritage Foundation just ranked Arkansas as the #1 state of election security, because we are not tied to the big internet programs that so many of the other states are. And John Thurston, when he was our Secretary of State, he did a beautiful job of trying to protect our state voting. I don't know where that's going to go. I think it's going to take a lot more research and looking into it. I was reminded that we went to the machines because there was so much problems with paper ballots. So some folks think we'll be taking a step back to do that, and we don't necessarily want to do that. But I don't have a position on that one way or the other right now. You know, Arkansas got the first river as a national park. We're home of that with the Buffalo River. So we have some firsts that are really good, but we're going to have to protect those things. And that's part of my goal. I want to go to Little Rock. I want to work in the General Assembly, and I've been my third career, okay? I had a wonderful entertainment and tourism career. I had, for the last 10 years, I've been working in real estate. And I don't even like to think of this as a career. It's a labor of love. I'm a pastor and serve through the Independent Methodist Church, serve people. I have people ask me, are you sure you want to get into politics? And I said, no, I'm absolutely sure I'm not going to get into politics. I'm a public servant. That's what I've always done. And that's what I want to do. I don't like politics. I think it's really, they've skewed it and made it really, really hard to get good people to run anymore. But that's what I want to do. I want to be your eyes and ears at the Capitol. If there's something that need attention, that y'all have a problem in Everton, or we've got a problem in Harrison or Alpena, wherever it is, I want to be there and try to address it and fix it. But I'm not looking to make a name for myself as a politician. That's not what I want to do. I'm not interested in going to the General Assembly and writing new bills and laws. You know, every time the General Assembly convenes, they entertain and listen to anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 new pieces of legislation. So if you do that 5 times in a row every other year, in 10 years, you've added 10,000 new laws to us on the backs of the Arkansas people. We don't need that. I'm for less government. I'm for streamlining so many of those things that we already have to tolerate. I'm for lower taxes. One thing that may drive the primary up a little bit is we're going to see in Harrison, they've got 2 city taxes that's going to be on the ballot. They're already existing taxes, but they're voting to change them to their sunset in 26. They're voting to make them permanent taxes. They'll be there forevermore. Alpena is adding a city sales tax this year, it looks like. So that may drive a few people. And more folks are against any kind of tax increases. But that's yet to be seen, and they'll do the best job they can to convince us that we need it. I'm for lower taxes. We started several years ago in a move to remove the state income tax. And I'm going to continue to work on that. I think that's doable. And I think that would put a little more money in everyday people's pocket. I'm an everyday Arkansan. I drive a 25-year-old pickup. I have a mortgage. Yeah, I mean, I work 2 jobs, and I also help my wife in her business. And by the way, this is my wife, Dale. I didn't introduce her earlier. She took care of the snacks and stuff. I didn't know she'd even be able to be here with us. I told you, Wayne, I didn't think she'd be here. She just had surgery last Tuesday. So
We're hanging in.
yeah, but she wanted to come tonight. She's here, and this is Mike Thomas, and Mike is just starting a new ministry.